Well, for the very first time, a Buffalo man is talking publicly about the police shooting that left him paralyzed. Today, the wait for justice ended.
And the Buffalo Common Council approved a settlement that should help to begin to put his life back together. Investigative reporter Steve Brown and our nonprofit partners at Investigative Post bring us the story.
It only took about 6 seconds.
Item number 16, Wilson Morales versus City of Buffalo.
Motion is to approve.
Second by Councilmember White.
And with that, the end of Wilson Morales' 7.5-year wait for justice. He spoke this afternoon in an audio-only interview with Investigative Post reporter Jeff Kelly.
Feels great. It feels great to have them have money so I can do things now for myself, like therapy and stuff like that.
Morales will now receive the Common Council approved settlement of $4.5 million for a police shooting that left him unable to walk. It was late on June 24, 2012. Morales was driving without a license, picking up a pizza for his family. Officers on gang detail in an unmarked police car briefly chased Morales before he took the family van over a curb and it came to a stop. When the then 17-year-old put the van in reverse to get off the curb, the officers opened fire. One round struck Morales' spine, paralyzing him from the chest down. Rather than run the risk of an even higher jury award at trial last week, the city's top attorney advised the council that the case needed to be settled.
We recommend that the Claims Committee recommend approval of the settlement of this matter in the amount of $4.5 million.
Today, the council president said this about the settlement decision.
We can talk about $4 million, but a person's life has changed. And so, forever from a young age. So $4 million, if that's a settlement, that was a settlement.
And for Morales, the money means he can now start living a better life.
I've been in a few homes that haven't been wheelchair accessible, so it's been really difficult for me and for my mom, which she's the one that helps me a lot.
Now, this young man is 24 years old. When the shooting took place, he was a 17-year-old high school junior. For the past 7.5 years, Morales says he has been battling both lingering physical pain and depression. And as he noted there at the end, he's been living in places that are not wheelchair accessible. So now he can start to change all of that. As a matter of fact, we understand, Scott and Mary Ellis, that that's already begun, that he's transitioning into a place that actually suits him for the first time in 7.5 years.
It's a long time to have to wait.
It's an awfully long time.
Wow.
And what about the officers? What happened with them?
Well, to use a police phrase, they're both still on the job with the department and have been promoted. Both of those were patrol officers then. Today, Carl Schultz is a detective sergeant, and Jason Whitehouse made captain last fall. We are told by the Common Council president that very sharp questions were asked behind closed doors, but he says he can't disclose what it is that was discussed because it's a personnel matter. But apparently there wasn't anything that was discussed that deferred the career of these two police officers despite their involvement in this horrible shooting.
And Jeff Kelly from Investigative Post is going to have more on this story? Absolutely.
A lot more on the story, including, if you will, a dissection of what it is that happened that night and the accounts that have emerged because of that trial. I'm privileged to some of that information. It will be eye-opening.
All right, Steve Brown. Steve, thank you for bringing that story to us tonight.